So what is the difference between the mind and the brain? Well, they're actually just different words, a different language for talking about the exact same thing. The brain is the physical organ in the body where the mind is located. So let me give you some examples of this different language when we're talking mind versus talking brain. So let's talk thoughts. If I have a thought, that is something that happens in my mind. So I may think, well, after I make this video, I'm going to go and walk my dog. But that thought, although it's in my mind, is also happening in a certain neural network, we call it, or pathway, in the physical organ of my brain. Another example is a feeling. So feelings start in the mind, but neuroscientists, which are brain scientists, have determined that feelings are located in certain neural pathways again in the mind. In fact, all sorts of mind or mental processes like thoughts, feelings, perceptions, attitudes, opinions, norms, all of these have physical locations in the brain. Why is this important in my field of mind-body medicine? Well, it's important because if somebody has a symptom that is caused by the mind, it just means that that symptom is being caused by the physical organ of the brain, rather than a physical organ or tissue elsewhere in the body, like the heart or the pancreas or the spleen or the spine. So someone with a mind-body symptom is absolutely not crazy. If you think about a patient with diabetes, which is a problem with their pancreas, nobody says that their pancreas is crazy. So just because a symptom is caused by the brain, it absolutely does not mean that you're crazy. It's also not the fault of somebody with a mind-body symptom if they have that symptom. Now, how do I know this? It's because most mind-body symptoms are created by a part of the mind called the subconscious or the unconscious mind. The unconscious or subconscious mind is the part of your mind that is going on completely outside of your awareness. And so an example of this is when you're driving. You're not actually thinking about how far to turn the steering wheel to make a turn or how hard you're pressing the pedal. Your unconscious mind is deciding all of that and dictating it for you. It's very similar for people with mind-body symptoms. The subconscious or unconscious mind or brain is causing the symptom completely outside of the person's awareness. And believe it or not, getting a diagnosis of a mind-body syndrome can actually be really good news. In the first case, a mind-body syndrome means that there is not something seriously wrong with your body. That's really good if the problem is just due to changes in neural pathways in the brain. The second reason that getting a diagnosis of a mind-body syndrome is actually good news is because mind-body syndromes are usually treatable, and sometimes you can even treat them on your own by working through a particular book or workbook, or sometimes you may need psychological therapy to help you get rid of the mind-body symptom. So the bottom line is there should be absolutely no stigma if somebody is diagnosed with a mind-body syndrome. It does not mean it's your fault. It does not mean you're crazy. It certainly didn't mean you did it on purpose, because it probably happened outside of your awareness for reasons that you don't entirely know. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel so we can grow this community of people trying to understand the mind-body connection. Thank you.